welcome to an early morning video. This was from yesterday. So the lovely Zara came in for a redesign and we decided to go with Khaki from CJP, which is a beautiful glittery green. So I'm shown here just coming in and dehydrating those fingers. So going in with my clear layer, which I always put on before I do any coloured acrylics, just to make it easier to file back. So a small bead, crystal glass, literally tap tap into that growth area, pull it down. Hoping to get at least 2 videos done today. So I left this one in because there is some hand painting. So she wanted some leaves hand painting on this green. So I used a mix of CJP gel paints and CJP acrylic paints to do that. And I also added in a little bit of gold. The gold was a last minute addition, but really pulled it together, I thought. So the good thing about Khaki, beautiful colour to use, literally paint it on. It's so easy. How stunning is that? Now, as always, I'm going to do all of my colour and then I will cap, but I'm capping as I'm going because this is a basic set. I have left all 4 fingers in, haven't left in the thumb, cut that out just to make a little bit more room. So as you can see, just making sure I've got my structure there with my clear. So Zara actually went 5 weeks with these nails on. So we had to replace a couple. So I used my Tracy Lou tapered square tips to replace those. But this colour just paints on, it's just beautiful. So easy to use. So just feathering that back. I am using my size 10 brush from Tracy Lou as always. Do love this brush, perfect size. Have my first client in today at 8:30, and then I have a couple of sets of overlays to do today. And 3 of them are gel polish clients, so a lot of gel polish today, but I do have an acrylic client in later, so may video that one even if I don't do the other 3. Depends on the artwork, depends on whether they have stamping. If they have stamping, I might do a little quick one with stamping on, just because it's coming up that time of year. But I have no idea. One of my clients today is my auntie. I have no idea what she wants. So just doing all of those 4 nails. Again, I don't think I show the thumb in this one. So this morning, doing my first client in my pyjamas, because I can. We got her in early, so we could get her done because I had to move her from tomorrow. Beauty of working from home, you do have that flexibility. So I had something else I need to do tomorrow, so I thought I'd book her in for first thing this morning, and then we can get her done. So just making sure I've got that coverage there that I want. Very easy to build up with this particular acrylic because it's such a pigmented colour, it's just stunning. Okay, so I skipped the filing and we've gone straight into hand painting. So I'm using a fine liner brush. This is one of CJP's called Line It Fine. So I'm using that just to get the outline and some texture into each leaf. I'm using a mix of colours, so yellows, reds, a little bit of black, a bit of green, just to get some density on, and then I'm going to go back over to put the detail in afterwards. So you can't always see the darker leaves, but she did want leaves on every finger, so bear in mind that you can charge a little bit more for stuff like this, just because you're taking the time to do that nail art. Everybody who knows me knows I'm not a painted nail art person. Excuse my notification. I don't do a lot of hand painting, it's relatively new for me, but as always willing to try something different. And I love these, they were such an abstract design. Got the original inspo from a photo from Google, I think, but theirs was a lot more structured than mine. So just getting those different colours in there. Now I used the paints to start with, was fine lining in a yellow gel paint, and then felt it needed some gold, so I went back in and added some gold as well, which was basically a stamping polish that I bought from Smiley's Glitter Store, but worked really well. And we were a bit baffled as well, because on one of these nails the leaf looks blue. I didn't use blue, so I don't know where that came from, you know, it's a mystery. But as you can see, just literally getting some very basic detail on there, and it is basic. Getting that outline first, getting that colour in, and then we'll go back over it. Very random, basic leaf shapes. So I'm using the fine liner just because it gives me that nice sweeping line shape of the leaf. The original picture had maple leaves on it. I'm not quite that advanced to do maple leaves yet, have to say. So yeah, just coming in with some darker colours there. I didn't use a lot of paint at all, I mean I'm talking a tiny amount. And I'm skipping from nail to nail just to get that background colour on, and letting it dry briefly before we go back in with the detailing. So here's where we come in with the yellow gel paint. That was me working with the gold that I had. I don't think I'd shaken the bottle up properly, so it wasn't standing out as much as I wanted it to. So I then went back and used a yellow. And then I remembered that I've got the gold nail art pen, so decided to use some of that as well. And that really did set it off, because it gave it a beautiful glittery gold just to tie those colours in, and because the acrylic has got this lovely gold shimmer to it, it tied in very well. So as you can see, that there's nothing difficult about this. It is very simple painted nail art. I think that's the best way to start. Simple. I loved the abstract feel of it. I loved the colours together. Obviously they're not going to match up exactly. There you go. You could do a similar technique with feathers, I think. I've not tried it, but something you could do. So this is where we go in with the gold, I think. Getting ahead of myself. No, bit of black. I'm wrong. So just adding some detail in black. Makes all the difference, makes that shape pop. which I really liked. There we go, just giving that a thumb. And I think this is, yeah, this is where we come in with the gold. I added the gold in, absolutely loved it. Really, really stood out against that green. So I was really pleased that I added it in the end. Client loved them, which is the main thing. And I did warn her before we started that, you know, I've never done anything like this, so this is a new thing for me. But yeah, totally different take on an autumn design, which I love. So once we were happy, top coated as always with CJP top gloss, cured in the lamp for 60 seconds, let it cool down for 30, and then added some cuticle oil, and I did do a little video and a photo at the end. Thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. I will talk to you all again soon. Bye bye.